everybody, it's Peach. How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is Hope Day, technically. It's the 18th as I'm filming this. Because it's Hope Day, I wore these earrings because they reminded me of Hobie. Because the sun and the moon thing, you know. Just wanted to throw it out there. But anyways, this video, didn't really want to make it, because I didn't want to talk too much about the same situation. I didn't want to make it seem like I was trying to like cash in on like a bad situation. But then some other shit happened. A couple of times actually. So the first sasaeng video that I had made, I was talking about issues with people in airports, and you know, the whole thing of like people don't want to support airport pictures anymore on fan sites. Some fan sites said that they won't be taking airport pictures anymore, yada yada yada. Over the couple of months that's happened, we've had issues with people assuming that there were sasaengs at the Grammys, people assuming, and most recent thing, people assuming that there was a sasaeng at Hobie's birthday party on the V Live that he did yesterday. People went as far as to assume that there was a sasaeng who peeked in the middle of his V Live. When I first saw this or whatever, I was like, that's ridiculous, no fucking way. Like, but then I started seeing stuff on my timeline, like of Instagram stories of some Japanese sasaeng who was running the halls and da-da-da-da, and all this other shit, basically. And it was worrying me because I was starting to believe it, low-key. I was like, oh shit, maybe it did happen, maybe it did. But I could not shake the feeling. I was like, no, because there's no fucking way Big Hit would allow that shit to happen. No way Big Hit would be so careless as to let someone that they don't know peek into their room. Like, there's no fucking way. And there's, you know, the members of BTS went in and out of Hobie's room like the entire V Live. Like, Tae was in there at first, and then the whole group went in there, and then Jimin went back in to get Cook after everybody else had left. Like, they have been in and out of the room. So if there was an issue with somebody that they didn't know standing in the fucking hallway, they wouldn't be walking in and out of the room nonchalantly like there was no problem, because they'd see somebody that they don't know and they'd react. You know, that's logically thinking, but you know, when you get your head filled with all this other stuff, you start to think other things. But this morning I woke up to some news that Big Hit made a statement, an official statement, that the person that people thought was a sasaeng was just a member of staff, and they were probably filming a bangtangbang. That's literally what it was. Probably because it was Hobie's birthday. You know, they filmed those things for birthdays. I wanted to make this video because this is starting to become too much of a thing. Because it seems like, I've noticed this and I've said this to a few friends, it seems like anytime there's a happy event happening in terms of BTS, like the Grammys, Hobie's birthday, anytime we're all excited or happy about something, somebody has to come out of nowhere and say, oh, there's a sasaeng in the area. The BTS are in danger. And it's like, it's getting to the point where, why do people want BTS to be in danger so bad? We've had two situations where the sasaengs that people are worried about aren't actually sasaengs, and they're just staff, like Big Hit staff. And the first situation was at the Grammys. So people thought that the No Pants girl from the airport beforehand, I love that that's what we call her now, the No Pants girl. People thought that the No Pants girl had followed them to the Grammys, and that there was a picture, I'm not gonna put the picture up, but there was a picture of a lady in a mask, and people thought that she was the No Pants girl. Turns out it was Big Hit staff, and people just assumed that any woman that's near BTS is a sasaeng, which is really weird. Like a really weird concept. You guys have to remember that there are women on BTS's team. Like, there are staff that are women, and just because there's a girl standing around BTS doesn't immediately mean that she's like looking to hurt the boys. Like, that's, y'all should really erase that mindset like instantly. But then second situation was where people were following sasaeng accounts and trying to monitor what they were doing, and people, and some of those girls were like post pictures of them holding Grammy tickets, and you know, you can back search those pictures and come to find out they're just stealing other pictures of other people who went to the Grammys off Instagram. So people are literally stealing pictures trying to make it seem like they're going to the Grammys when they aren't. And then we have the most recent situation with the V Live thing. There are a couple of girls, and I don't doubt this, because there are people who follow the boys to their hotels all the time, which is unfortunate, but you can't really stop people from booking a hotel. Like, even if they know that they're there, you can't really stop them from booking the room. Like, it's you know, it's a business. Like, what are you gonna, the hotel rather, it's like a business, so like, what are you gonna do? And I don't doubt that, because I'm sure that those girls were at the same hotel as BTS, unfortunately. I'm sure that they were, but I do not, clearly they were nowhere near as close as their videos and pictures made it seem. And there's one Instagram live of the girls running down a hallway, and one of them goes like, I don't know Japanese very well, but it seems like one of them's like, it's here, as if they're trying to go into Hobie's room. Now, what I can see now, what it was, is that they were running down their hallway, but they were nowhere near BTS. They were pretending like they were. And they would take pictures of them jumping on beds and in bathrooms and saying, oh, we were jumping on Jungkook's bed. Oh, we took this while in Jungkook's bathroom. Type shit. And they absolutely were not. They were just in their own hotel room. Again, that's another example of those girls lying, because what it is, the Big Hit, literally when they get to hotels, they will buy off an entire like floor. And they have like security guards, so like there's nobody who, you know, could be a threat to BTS coming in or out. Like the whole floor is just staff. Point blank period, these bitches lie. These bitches fucking lie, and y'all fall for it every single time. And this is why I need to talk to some of y'all, because some of y'all just want to believe the bad things. Number one, how do you guys know that these girls are doing this? Why are you guys following the accounts? That's number one. Manager armies feel like you have the right to follow these sasaeng accounts and say that you're just monitoring them and just checking in on them to see what they're doing. That's not your job, honey. What the fuck are you gonna do anyways? You're nowhere near these girls, right? Like, you can't do anything about it. And it's unfortunate. I understand, you guys. We all want to protect them. That's all we want, is for them to be happy and healthy and safe. I get that. But me, for example, I'm in the middle of fucking Wisconsin. Them bitches all the way was all the way in Japan. What the fuck was I gonna do? All I can do is report to Big Hit. That's literally all we can do as fans, is report to Big Hit. We can't go following nobody. And another thing, some of y'all got so worked up, and again, I understand that you're worried, but you got so worked up and started fucking adding the guy who's an American bodyguard for BTS. He's in America. What's he gonna do about some situation going on in Japan? Why are you bothering other people who have nothing to do with this? You have to think logically. There's nothing that we can do. Following these accounts are only boosting their ego, because what it is that they lie because they have an audience now. When all of you guys go and rush over to those accounts to follow them, what they think is, I have an audience of people who want to see me do really fucked up things. But I obviously can't do those things because these girls don't have the fucking clout that they think they have. So they're like, I can't do these things, but I'm going to pretend so my name and my thing can trend on Twitter. Because what it is that every single time that we've thought that there's a sasaeng anywhere near BTS, it trends on fucking Twitter, so they're getting all the clout in the world because everybody's talking about them. Everybody rushes to those accounts to go follow them, like they're getting all this attention. And you're just bringing more bad people. There are people who probably follow to say that they're monitoring those accounts, but there are probably other bad people who want to be sasaengs, who follow these sasaeng accounts in order to be like them. So you're not only are you like giving these people clout and making them believe that they're bigger than they are, you're introducing other bad people to more bad people, so you're making it a bigger issue than it is. Like, it's all bad. It's all bad. So another issue that I want to fucking address. I'm sorry for all the cussing, by the way. I should have said it at the beginning of the video. I curse a lot, especially when I'm mad, so sorry. But another thing I need to address are the people on Twitter who clearly use situations like this for clout. What y'all do is, and I peep games, so I see what y'all be doing. Y'all will take a situation like the thing that happened on V Live, and instead of, if there was a genuine issue and you guys were legitimately worried for the boys, what you would not do is find the video anywhere you can and constantly repost it and make it a bigger issue than it is, which is the reason why this stuff trends on Twitter, because people repost videos, people repost images instead of like sending it through DMs or just reporting to BTS and keeping quiet, or not BTS but Big Hit, and just keeping it to yourself. No, you guys would rather just tell everybody, tell the entire world that BTS is in danger when they really aren't. And not to say that there aren't bad people out there, because there are people out there who want to hurt the boys, but we have to think logically. Do you really think that Big Hit would allow anybody who's a threat to be that close to BTS at any given moment? Do you guys really think that? Like, do you guys think that lowly of BTS's security team and everything to think that something like what happened on V Live, like that would legitimately happen? Like, I feel like a lot of you guys really like to profit off of the idea that BTS could be in danger because you repost these videos and you repost these pics for retweets, for clout, for likes, for people to follow you, to make it seem like, oh, I'm a fan, I'm doing my part, I'm warning everybody. No, you're not. You're causing a panic. On Hobie's fucking birthday, like, yeah, I'm sure he saw that the trends of his birthday tags, but imagine that on his fucking birthday you see sasaeng trending. Like, what are you doing? Like, and this goes back to what I said at the beginning, how this stuff always seems to happen on important days. What we really need to stop doing is allowing these small situations of sasaeng bitches lying about things. We need to stop letting these situations overtake the bigger picture. Because on Grammy Day, sasaeng trended. On Hobie's birthday, sasaeng trended. And people started worrying more about the sasaeng shit than Hobie's birthday or the Grammys. Worrying about that, you're worrying about what some fake bitch in Korea is doing. Like, she's not there. She's nowhere near them. And it's all pointless. None of it is, oh my god. The never-ending cycle of people who want to victimize BTS and make it seem like they're just helpless little babies who can't do anything and they're always like, we have to protect them. What we also need to remember is that BTS are adults. They are grown-ass men. Hobie just turned 26, 25 or 26. Korean age, that gets me fucked up. But they are grown-ass men, surrounded by other grown-ass men and women, security guards, all types of shit. We don't need to do much. If there is an issue, we can notify Big Hit of it and let them know that there's something going on. But us physically cannot do anything. We have to leave it up to them. And for anybody to sit out there and pretend like Big Hit is just this awful, evil company, like, sure, no entertainment company is an angel. I'm not saying that Big Hit are angels because they have done some fuck shit in the past. However, with this situation specifically, with how big of a group BTS is, it would be a blight on their fucking financial shit to let anything bad happen to BTS. Like, if we just look at a baseline, if something bad happened to BTS, Big Hit would be out of a lot of money. So they put in a lot of money to protect these boys. Final fucking point. Unfollow these fucking sasaeng accounts. And if you are one of those people who follow these accounts and claim that you're monitoring them and you're making sure they're nowhere near them, that's not your job, honey. The most that you can do is take their accounts, report it to Big Hit, report, block, move on. Period. Point blank. I don't want to hear no fucking excuse, no this, no that. That's all you can do. Number two, if you think that the BTS are in a situation where they might be in danger, again, all we can do is report it to Big Hit and leave it alone. Don't fucking go posting it on Twitter so it can trend so everybody's in a panic talking about it, because while you think that you're like notifying the fandom, what I just said, you just panic everybody. Because yesterday during Hobie's fucking birthday, instead of worrying about the fact that it was Hobie's birthday, everybody was more scared over the fact that somebody could have, you know, hurt BTS, and everybody was freaking out about that. I was legitimately freaked out. I actually felt sick because I was so fucking worried. You guys need to really be smart and careful with what you guys are trying to put out there, because you make a situation bigger than it is and you freak everybody out, and then everybody's looking like a fucking clown at the end of the day because turns out it was nothing. We have to stop this at some fucking point. We need to grow an extra brain cell. This shit cannot continue. We cannot continue to make up these fake situations where BTS is in danger. We need to fucking just let go. Trust that Big Hit has that BTS are in good hands, that they are safe. And if there's some fuck shit, just report it and go. Period. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about this. And that's it. All right, I'm done. If you haven't wished Hobie a happy birthday, make sure you tweeted him happy birthday. It's actually Hobieberry, so like this whole month is his birthday month. So just send him love all the time. because it's his birthday month. And now we have Yoongi's birthday coming up next, so y'all be ready for that. BTS is on a break for like 5 weeks, which is a godsend, thank God, because I want them to have as much rest as possible. So be ready for that, because comeback season is coming soon, bitch, so get your streaming fingers ready. Yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I'll see you guys whenever. Bye.